Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm really excited to talk to you guys about everything that has kind of been going on with me for the last month or so. I'm also really sorry I look crazy. I'm trying to make myself look a little bit better, but I'll explain later why I don't have makeup on and all of that. But yeah, so I told you guys I think a couple months ago that I had a lot of things in my life that were going to be changing over the next couple months, and I wanted to talk about all that. So, and that being said, the biggest change that I've had happen recently is the fact that I started back to school. And if you can tell by the title of this video, then you'll well, I actually don't know what I'm titling this video yet, so never mind. But I started back to school. So I want to give you guys a little quick brief kind of understanding of me, if you guys don't know. So basically I started college back in August of 2013. I went to a four-year university and I graduated in May of 2017. So I did the 4 years, made it out in 4 years, God bless. And I graduated with a psychology degree. Now my story with college is kind of all over the place, kind of everything. Basically, I wasn't really set on the college that I went to. It was more of a thing of I was dating a guy at the time. He was going to this college. My friends were all going to this college. So I was like, okay, at least if anything, I can be with people that I want to be with. So I didn't go to the college that I originally wanted to go to, and that was really heartbreaking for me. And when I went to this college, they actually didn't offer the major that I was planning on majoring in, which originally my major was going to be fashion merchandising and design, because I love clothing, even though I literally look like a bum right now. I'm really not doing justice for myself. But I mean, Spider-Man though. So I was planning on doing that at the college that I had gotten accepted to, that I had it was my dream college, but then I changed my plans and I went to the college I ended up going to. So I go to this university, and when I first started, I was a business major, hated business, ended up switching to being a communications major, I don't even know, maybe my sophomore year, I think I switched. And then I ended up switching again to being a psychology major, which worked out really well for me because I was able to graduate on time, because that was my minor the entire time I was in college. And I do love psychology. I just want to say, I love psychology. Psychology is one of the most interesting subjects in the entire world to me. I find it so fascinating. I love reading about it. I find all of that really interesting. I love psychology. I think that if I could do anything, I would be a psychologist for people that are in prison, serial killers. I know that sounds really weird, but I have this weird fascination with trying to understand people's brains and stuff. So I feel if I could do anything, I feel that'd be really awesome. However, psychology is a very hard field to break into, and I found that out very quickly after I graduated. So I started looking into what kind of jobs and stuff I could get, and a lot of jobs want you to have at least a master's degree, which is 2 more years of college. And then they want you to have a doctorate, which is 4 more years. So I could either go for 2 or 4 more years to get, my advanced degree. You still have to do clinical hours. You have a bunch of stuff you have to do. I don't even remember all of it, but I just remember being really, really overwhelmed. And it kind of took me a little bit, I don't even know. It ruined my plan, because my original plan was to graduate in May, start school in December, and then, be done in 2 years. But I just got extremely stressed out. I'm not gonna lie. Looking at the requirements, the GRE, that you have to take, all of that just started to stress me out. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna take a year off. And I was that year I'm going to spend working, I'm gonna spend making money, and I'm going to decide what I want to do. This 1 year turned into 2 years, and guys, all I've been doing for the last 2 years is literally working nonstop at my job. And don't get me wrong, I actually don't hate my job. I enjoy the people that I'm around. I I'm a bartender. So, I mean, like, I enjoy bartending. Like, I think it's fun. It's good money, but it's not something I want to do the rest of my life, if that makes sense. I do enjoy it. I think it's fun, but I don't want to do it forever. But I was kind of in this like lull for those like 2 years where I was like, I'm making so much money. Like, I don't want to like, you know, go to school and then like have to like lose money. And it was just like one of those things where I was very all over the place. So in that span of time where I was, you know, taking off, I kind of realized that I didn't want to do psychology, which was hard for me because I was like, I have this degree. And I started to get really into makeup. Now, I've always liked makeup. But you guys know, normally I have like a full face of like makeup, like a winged eyeliner, eyelashes, everything. But I got really into makeup and I really discovered that I liked makeup a lot, and I started looking into possibly doing like cosmetology, because every once in a while I do like freelance makeup for people. I do makeup on myself all the time. I just play around with makeup. I was actually going to play around today, but I fell asleep instead. And I don't know, I just have a really good time with makeup. I'm really interested in makeup brands. I like, you know, I love Jeffree Star. I love that he's like owns his own business. Like, I love stuff like that, I guess, if that makes sense. So I'm really into makeup and all of that, and I started looking into like classes I could take and like stuff I could do, because I want to eventually do makeup like full time or own my own makeup brand in the future. So I started looking into stuff, and cosmetology obviously came up, but I have absolutely no interest in doing hair. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like, hair to me is so annoying. Like, I don't even like doing my own hair. Like, my hair has not been done like in a couple days, honestly. I washed it the other day and dried it and brushed it, and that was about it. So I don't really have like this huge interest in like that. But then I found aesthetics. So aesthetics is essentially like skincare. So you learn about aesthetics in cosmetology, but it's like just a really small portion. But aesthetics is actually a class that you can take. It's a 2-semester class, and you learn all about skincare. So, you know, like the people that give you guys facials and waxes and like all of that, that is basically within an esthetician's realm. Now, estheticians can like go and learn how to do other stuff. Like, they can learn to do like say they go and work for like a dermatologist or something. They can learn how to do like lasers and stuff. But like the class that I'm in, we learn like really basic stuff like facials, waxing, microdermabrasion, stuff like that. So when I first found out about this, we also learned how to do makeup and stuff in there too. So when I first learned about this, I was like, oh, because you get a license, which is a lot of what I saw like when I was looking up like jobs in the makeup field. A lot of them wanted you to have a license, and I did not know what kind of license you were supposed to have, but apparently it's either like a cosmetology or this aesthetics license. And you know, I got really interested in it, so I ended up finding a community college that actually had the program. I applied to that one, and then they had a wait list, so I couldn't get it. But then I found another community college that has the exact same program, and I got into that one, and that is what I am currently doing. So every day, Monday through Friday, from 8 in the morning to 12:30, I am in aesthetics class. And that is why I'm not wearing makeup, because we do facials and stuff on each other. So today I got a facial. I'm still breaking out though. I mean, not that it was supposed to help that, but like, I'm just saying, like, I just noticed my breakouts. So like my makeup got taken off when we did the facial. Not that I wear that much makeup anyways to class, because we never know what we're going to be doing. But it's really cool, and I'm very excited about it. And I thought I wanted to document a lot of this, because I think aesthetics is really interesting, and I've been looking it up on YouTube and like kind of like looking at like practicals and stuff for like state board and all of that, which is obviously like not for like another semester, but I don't know, I just found it really interesting. So I thought I would share with you guys some stuff, and if you guys are interested, definitely check it out, because I think it's like super fun, honestly. I like that it's hands-on. One of the worst things about school to me is just like that you're sitting there for so long. So I love that this is like a hands-on thing. Like I said, I got a facial today. I did a facial the other day. We have like mannequins that we do stuff on. We've been practicing waxing. Like, I don't know, it's just really, really fun. So, yeah, I thought I would share with you guys some stuff. So, basically, I thought I'd show you guys, like, my, like, supplies that I had to get for class. So if you guys are interested, maybe you can see, like, what kind of stuff you're gonna have to get. So I want to show you guys that. And, yeah. Also, get to wear scrubs to class. That's, like, the best part is, like, the scrubs feel like pajamas, so I love that. Yes. Okay, so this is my container that I carry everything in. So it's just, like, one of those, like, storage boxes that, like, you get, from, like, Walmart. Like, okay, so this is the second one that I bought because the first one I bought was way too big. Like, I mean, way too big. It's, like, double the size of this, but it's fine because I just put stuff in it. But, yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys what's in here. You'd actually get a smaller one than this, but this is the one I bought. And I just keep this literally, like, I just take it with me to class. I keep it in my car usually, but I was gonna, organize some stuff in here. That's why I brought it inside anyways, and also for this video. So, number one thing you need is hand sanitizer. You literally hand sanitize after anything. Obviously, you're touching people's faces. When you do facials, you have to, like, drape their hair. You're, like, you know, throwing things away. You need to sanitize. Like, sanitizing is the best. So you can see, like, it's only been 2.5 weeks of class and I've used that much sanitizer. And, like, I've only actually touched a live person once. And then the other times have been, like, 3 or 4 other times on mannequin. And I've used that much. I'm not saying that's a lot, but I feel like I never go through hand sanitizer that fast. So hand sanitizer is, like, the number one thing you need. It's like your universal supplies. Hand sanitizer. The next thing that I have is gloves. So these are just the Equate brand. They're the Walmart brand. I get the nitrile, but you can get the latex. I just don't, my hands, like, itch sometimes when I wear latex gloves. So I got these. You basically just need these for, like, waxing. You have to wear gloves. If you're doing extractions, you have to wear gloves. Some people wear gloves during everything. North Carolina doesn't require you to wear gloves, like, during facials and stuff, other than the extracting part. But some people like to wear gloves. So, yeah. Also, if there's, like, any kind of, like, cuts or anything that happens, you need gloves. So, have gloves. I also keep little sandwich bags on me. The reason for this is because sometimes you need them. You can make your own first aid kits. Because my first aid kit is a little big and you want to have your first aid kit on you. So what I normally do is I take a Band-Aid and an antiseptic and I put it in the bag with gloves, and then that way I have it, but I haven't made any, so that's what I was planning on doing. I was planning on making some little first aid kits. But yeah, you'll need a first aid kit. This one I just got was, like, extremely big, but you can get like the little tiny ones, and that's actually a lot better. But so I have that. Then I also have goggles. So I got these off Amazon. I think they're kind of cute. They have, like, pink on them. The reason for the goggles is because you mess with chemicals at certain times. So for example, the chemical barbicide, which you use to disinfect like reusable tools, you need goggles on because it's extremely strong chemical. You don't want it to, like, splash something in your eye. So that's why you have goggles. I like mine, they're cute. Then also, speaking of barbicide, everybody's required to have barbicide wipes. So barbicide wipes are basically disinfecting towels. Use them to disinfect surfaces. I use it to disinfect my mannequin after I do stuff on it. So yeah, barbicide, it comes in different ways, but, like, we're required to have the towels. They provide, like, the actual, like, liquid form of it that we actually disinfect stuff in. But yeah, so it's really good. It's, you know, I think I got this on Amazon. I don't know. It was a little bit expensive, but it's on Amazon. And then the last kind of things that we were super required to have is these little boxes. So this is actually, like, a bougie one that I did not need to get. You can actually use just crayon boxes. But I didn't know that at first, so I bought these off Amazon. But these are like, I think more for like hairstylists, because they have like the little slits in them and they have like a little hair thing on them. But basically, the idea of these boxes is that when you actually start working on clients, you're gonna have your clean tools and you're gonna have dirty tools. So your dirty tools have to go into a clean closed container that is literally marked like, it can be marked whatever. I mean, it can be marked like dirty implements. It can be marked, I think mine's items to be disinfected. But basically it just needs to be a closed box. So like, let's say for instance, you are using, trying to think which one I've used. So we use like brushes when we exfoliate people's faces. So the brushes are reusable. However, you have to disinfect them. So after you exfoliate somebody's face with the brush, you take that brush and you put it in that box. And that way, you know it's dirty and needs to be cleaned. You have to clean the box, you have to clean everything. And then you can also have a box that is your clean tools. So that way you know those are clean, those are dirty, you keep everything separate. So yeah, so I only have one here. I have more there at school though, because they have like my tools in them. But you can just use crayon boxes. So if you guys do decide to do an aesthetics class or cosmetology, you don't have to have the fancy boxes. You can literally just go and get like the 80-cent crayon boxes from Walmart, which I do have some of as well. Those actually work a lot better for like bigger things. Like we have brushes that we use for masks. Works a lot better for those. What else? I'm trying to think. The reason I don't have a lot of stuff with me is because our first semester we are required to keep things on campus. Sorry. So on campus, I have a mannequin. I have, which I need a name for. If you guys have a name for my mannequin, let me know. The cat's acting crazy, sorry. So I have my mannequin head. I have a makeup kit, which has all my makeup. We haven't gotten to the makeup application part yet, which I'm actually really excited about. Obviously, I love makeup. And we are using Ofra Cosmetics, which is kind of cool. I've never used Ofra, but I've heard of it. So that's pretty exciting. And then we also have just our normal kit. Our normal kit has like our bowl for like water. It has like all of our products that we use. There's like Q-tips and stuff in it. There's just like a bunch of stuff. And our school luckily paid for all of that. So we didn't have to pay like $400 for that big kit thing. We only had to pay for like this stuff and our uniforms, which is really nice, and our books. So yeah, but every school is obviously going to be different. Every state is going to be different. North Carolina is going to require different things than other states. Some states require more hours. Like, it's just a whole lot of different things, but I am really, really excited. And I think what I want to do is I'm actually planning on getting like my own like little mannequin for here. And I want to start like showing you guys stuff. If you guys are interested, I want to show you guys like how we do facials. I want to show you guys like doing the waxing. I mean, I'm not going to be able to like wax a mannequin's eyebrow, but like show you, just show you guys like the different stuff that I'm learning every week. And then also for myself, see my progression. So if you guys are interested, I will definitely do that. But that is what I have been up to for the last couple weeks. Literally, as soon as I got back from vacation, I started school. I literally got back from vacation on a Saturday, started school on a Monday. So I'm still adjusting to getting up early because I have to drive like 30 minutes to class. And I'm still adjusting to not getting enough sleep. But it is really, really fun, and I'm glad that I'm doing it. I'm glad I'm getting facials in class because hopefully by the end of this, my skin looks a lot better. My skin is a lot less broken out than it was though when I started. Not gonna lie, I have like one there, but I'm also on my period, so we're gonna blame it on that. And yeah, so anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. But yeah, like I said, if you guys are interested in seeing any of this, let me know, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.